One time that you came to in your life where all of a sudden there was like a turn in the road. Maybe you didn't anticipate it, but it came nonetheless. Folks, you got to embrace change. Change is an inevitable part of the process of growth, experience, and life. So change is part of the process. So the theme for today's discussion is about how to embrace change using the flexible mindset. So in Tao's chapter 76, Lao Tzu talks about this idea of be like the young and tender plant that is flexible versus the old and withered plant that is brittle and breakable. Because change is inevitable, the changes are going to come like it or not in life. If we are flexible in mind as we embrace those changes, we will be able to adapt with the positive or negative changes that come into our life. If we are too rigid in our mindsets and too closed in our mind and too set in our thinking, when change comes that we don't anticipate or is not really the change we were looking for, it can break our minds and cause more depression, anxiety, and bad symptoms in our lives. Embrace change through developing the flexible mind. We develop the flexible mind by learning to release the desire to control things that are beyond our control and to build on the influence and the self-regulation that we have access to in our lives. I can choose how I respond to the changes that occur to me. I don't necessarily get to choose the changes that occur to me from my environment or from age or from other things, but I can choose how I respond. That's your wheelhouse. And when we do that, embracing that process of I can choose my response, we then can become adaptable and flex to the changes. You're going to see in upcoming videos that the backdrop is going to change significantly. We're going to be sharing content from across the world. Gina and I are taking the greater you abroad, and we're going to start in Japan and see where our adventure goes from there and work remote, continue to be there for our people and share great content for you guys. Flexibility is absolutely essential. Gina and I have been working to learn the Japanese language. It is a very challenging and amazing, beautiful language from a beautiful, amazing culture that we're going to go learn a lot from. Why Japan? Well, hello, I'm a martial artist. I've been doing Japanese martial arts since I was a kid. It's about time I go back to the motherland, right? The homeland of the arts that are so dear to me. Arts like Aikido and karate and all those things that have influenced my life so positively. So we're going to go train. We're going to go explore. We're going to go learn. We're going to go adapt. We're going to go flex. What challenges are you facing in your life that you are resisting? Drop your ideas in the comments. Let us know what your areas are that you're struggling to learn to adapt and flex with, positive or negative, because it's all going to happen, right? The yin and yang of life, that Tao, it's going to happen. How do you flow with it? Like and subscribe if you like this video. Watch for content that'll be dropping as we get going and doing our filming out there. And it's good to see you here at the Greater You. Looking forward to sharing our adventures with you. Take care.